God bless you. My name is Pastor Lawrence. Tomorrow is a Father's Day. People are talking everywhere. Some are celebrating their fathers. Some they are doing a powerful, nice message for the first time. Some they are going to look for their fathers, their souls. And I want to pray that the Lord will give you the grace and the courage and confidence as a father to confront what it is necessary all around your life. And I pray may that one become courage on you. Now, how do I identify a father? Paul speaks in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter number 4 from verse number 14. And then actually you go to verse 15 is where the core message Paul speaks about. The Bible says there are many mentors and teachers, but there are only one father. And that is what does it mean? Now, can you imagine that when you are given that opportunity and responsibility and identity that you are a father, you are a source, you are a beginning, you are the foundation of that particular a child or the particular family, a father, a provider, a sustainer, a protector, a man that who lays a foundation for the family, a man who sets out on where the family will live. When Abraham was living in his father's house, the Bible says he went with his family that is in and Sarah and began his family and became a father. And that's what they call Father Abraham. And then you must understand that when we are looking, because fathers are rare and they are few, there are no men, there are so many men roaming around, pregnanting people there and about, but there are very few fathers. And I pray that as a father, wherever you are, courageous fathers are the one who gather courage and confidence, confront issues and situation, go around and make sure that their family are stable, no matter how difficult it is. Whether it was by mistake, there is no child on earth who is a mistake as long as has been left to live. Because remember, when David impregnated Bathsheba in secrecy, at that time when that child was born, the Bible says David was trying to pray for the child to resurrect or to be healed. But the Bible says the child died. If God never wanted that child to exist, then after all, God could have decided that child not exist, neither it will never be born. But there's no a child who is a mistake. As even the Bible goes on to say in the book of Deuteronomy chapter number 23 verse number 2, a child born out of wedlock shall be out of the congregation of God for 10 generations. But after that, there's a linkage and there's a connection. Now, when you talk about the fathers, because you don't imitate your teacher, you imitate your father. You know, you don't only imitate your father because you are born in his image. Because remember, Genesis chapter number 1, the Bible says, from verse number 26, and the God said, let us create man in our own image. First time, because he was a father. So man was born in the image of God. And then you go to the Bible in Genesis chapter number 3, sorry, when the man, chapter number 4, when the man, the Bible says when Adam and Eve, they met together and they gave birth, the Bible says, and they gave birth to their own image. That was Cain and Abel. So that time they were given as image of God, and the next image was between Adam and Eve. So their images were duplicated through the two boys. That's what happened, because you can never resemble a teacher. You can only learn from the teacher, but you can never resemble the teacher. You can never carry anything spiritual from the teacher, but you can carry something knowledgeable from the teacher. You don't imitate a teacher, but a father. The father is the one who tells you what to do and how you do it. That is what it is. Genesis chapter number 49, the Bible says, and even Jacob, when he called his sons, he said, listen to your father Israel, that what shall befall on you after this. That is what it means. The reason that there are so many teachers, guardians, but there are very few fathers. How many have many people around you, but you need a father? Some of us who grew without fathers, we discover that life became so difficult. Even when you try to identify yourself to some people who look like fathers and become difficult, the father is always available. You can invite if I'm talking about the available fathers, not the present fathers. Present fathers. Present fathers are the one who bring gift once in a while and they disappear. Nowadays, people even make a mockery and say there's a child who has several fathers, but at the same time, he doesn't know exactly who has brought a great gift and the other. That's why they can call them dad and any other time. But you can imagine that if we can correct this error of a father is always present for you to emulate and imitate everything that you do. In chapter number 6 in the book of Ephesians, the Bible talks about the fathers. Malachi chapter number 4 verses number 6, it talks about the father. A teacher is not a father. A friend is not a father. A human family is a God's temple, is a structure. The absence of the father, then there is no complete worship. Tomorrow, as we gather to deliberate about fathers, understanding the essence of the father, the shows where you were born, where it has to, where mistakes have been done. The Lord bless you. Gather courage. Be a father. Stop being a man. God bless you.